Don't turn the key, don't shut the day out. Let the room stay open, let the silence sit down. I've been here with the curtains drawn, counting cracks in the wall, and trying to make a life out of hours that never answer back. Morning came like a great machine, slow and cold and loud, dragging my name across the floor like it didn't know me now. Coffee went cold beside the sink, the phone blinked once then died, and I watched the dust in the sunbeam like proof I was still alive. The mirror held a stranger with tired eyes and a locked jaw, and I told myself to move, but moving felt like war. There was a light that stayed in the corners of the room when I couldn't say my name, when I was buried in the gloom. It said, breathe, 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 even if you do it broken. I was not built to vanish, I was built to be awoken. There was a light that stayed, and it waited there for me. Days were static and heavy, same four walls, same ache, the same voice in my chest telling me to disappear. I wore a smile like armor just to make it through the store, nodded at the people I knew while my hand shook at the door. I kept my pain in a closed fist, pretended I was fine, but the night always found the weak spot and crawled up my spine. There was a light that stayed in the corners of the room when I couldn't say my name, when I was buried in the gloom. It said, breathe, 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 even if you do it broken. I was not built to vanish, I was built to be awoken. There was a light that stayed, and it waited there for me. Then I heard my mother in the kitchen, soft voice, steady hands, open the window, let the air in. You don't have to do this alone. My brother left a message just to say he'd be around, and my father fixed the porch light that had been out for weeks. It wasn't something dramatic, no thunder from the sky, just the quiet kind of love that refuses to let you disappear. I sat there with my shoes untied, staring at the hallway door, hearing every bad thought try to make itself the truth. But I stood up anyway, like my body remembered how, and I opened up the blinds just to see what lived outside. Not joy yet, not victory, just a pulse beneath the pain, just a voice in the silence saying, try again. There was a light that stayed in the corners of the room when I couldn't say my name, when I was buried in the gloom. It said, breathe, 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 even if you do it broken. I was not built to vanish, I was built to be awoken. There was a light that stayed, and it waited there for me. I found my friend at the corner store, coffee in one hand, grin on his face, and he didn't ask for answers. He just said, come on, let's walk. So we walked through the cold morning, through the noise, through the gray, and I laughed before I meant to, like something cracked open. We didn't fix everything, we didn't need to. We just kept moving.